What's up, Hazy Heads? We are back. Unfortunately, Miguel is not here. He wasn't able to make the trip, but I got Chef Allison. She's actually sponsoring the show today. She's Elite Occasions Catering Company. How long have you had this company for, Allison?
Since 1998, and I just renewed my business license last week up here in Pollock Pines. So hopefully with COVID calming down, I'll get back to work.
Yes, yes. So, Allison, how long have you been a chef for?
Graduated from the Culinary Institute in 1989, and I haven't stopped cooking since then.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
My birthday's 86, so.
Okay, then we'll go there.
But tell us more. What's one of your favorite things? Like, what's your main dish you like to cook and things like that?
I like cooking for anybody who loves my food. My favorite, though, is probably French or Italian, and
Okay.
And I love the catering world, although I've done the gambit of it.
Yeah, I've never been a chef. I worked as like a server in a catering company, but I've never. Yes, so I've done like helping the main chef serving food and stuff like that, but
Yep.
never, you know.
Almost everybody in your family worked for me at one point or another.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have. Chef John is normally helping out on the show, but this is the main mastermind that
Yes.
helped Chef John explode onto the map. So, yes,
I mentored him.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. We're gonna go into the beers. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I'm in El Dorado County, if I'm correct. Yes. Do you know
Fine.
what the area code is?
95726. Am I allowed to give that out? That's Pollock Pines.
Who knows? So we're in the Pollock Pines, El Dorado County. El Dorado County stretches from how far?
El Dorado Hills to South Lake Tahoe, and we're
Okay.
in the middle,
Okay. Interesting.
in the middle of the woods.
And then how far from Sacramento?
About 45 miles,
Okay.
about
got it.
200 miles from San Francisco, 50 miles from South Lake Tahoe.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
So the beers we're doing today are all from the El Dorado County. So the first one is Outbreak Brewing Company. They are in the downtown.
Placerville.
Placerville, which is known for Hangtown, correct?
Old Hangtown.
Yes, yes. So they would hang people.
They would.
And then Highway 50 Brewing Company is actually in Camino, California, and that is on top of Apple Hill, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So the beers that we have is the first beer that I'm gonna explain is this is the Outbreak. This is the Fog Knocker. So it is a double IPA, hazy IPA. The alcohol percentage is 8.2%, and then the BEUs or the IBUs are at 20. So the carbonation is not too high. So this is gonna go well with more the dessert style of foods and things like that. So it's has a lot more passion fruit, different types of hops in there. And then I did get out of the hazy style because with the Highway 50, we have a porter beer, which is going with one of our meals. So it's not traditionally what we've been doing, but like I said on the show, we're going to be doing so many different type of beers. So we have their porter, which is the black ice porter. Basically, this is an American porter, and it has a good like milk chocolate taste with a coffee finish to it. The alcohol percentage is 7.9. So yes, it is strong. It will have a kick to it. So, and then we have the off ramp. The off ramp is their single IPA. That single IPA is an 8%, and the IBUs are at 70. So it's a lot more carbonated. It is gonna make you burpy. It's just a lot more stronger beer and stuff like that. And then Chef Allison has wine and dined us with all the types of foods. Do you want to explain what we're going with the different type of foods that we're doing?
So we're doing fish and chips. We thought that would go good with the heavier beers up here. So we're gonna do fish and chips. And I'm serving it also with fried onion rings with a beer batter made from, which of the beers are these?
It was one of their No, it was one of their IPAs that they had. It was a single IPA.
So we use one of these wineries or breweries beers
Yes.
to make the beer batter. So we have onion rings, French fries, asparagus, and fresh codfish.
Yes.
And then we have my favorite, a destructed steak sandwich. So it's kind of in
You
parts
do love
and
your
pieces.
steak sandwiches.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So, and then for dessert, I just made a apple blueberry crisp, and the apples came from Apple Hill, which is up here in our
Yes. Yep.
county also.
That is correct. So the Highway 50 brewery is in the Apple Hill area. So it's such a beautiful area. I mean, trees, the orchards. You still see the wineries. I mean, people talk about Napa. Come check out the El Dorado County. I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah, there's like 87 wineries. There's apple cider, other fruits, stone fruits.
Yeah, I mean,
We
there's
grew
a lot
a
of
lot of
good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed. You know, plus you got the American River right there, and then there's lakes and
Jenkinson's Lake up
Yeah.
off of Sly Park. And,
Yeah. there's a lot of good
lots
stuff.
to do up here in our,
Yes,
little,
yes.
our little world.
So let's pop one open. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll start with the porter. So this is almost like a stout style of beer. I know.
Easy there.
Flings us in the face. So
Shake a can. It's pretty.
yes, it is.
We were there yesterday,
Yes, we were.
drinking some beer.
Yes, we were. So we'll do the smell test that I always do, and then we'll do a taste test.
This is all new to me. I'm a wine person, so I'm learning a lot from Will about beers now.
So,
My
let's
brother
smell.
and Will.
Yeah, smell the coffee. Yeah.
I smell the coffee.
Yeah. I don't know about the milk chocolate too much. Maybe it's probably taste.
I think the coffee, if it's in there, is overpowering it a bit.
Yes. All right, let's taste. Cheers.
Let's do it. Now I taste the chocolate and
Yeah.
the coffee.
Yeah, no, I do too.
It's
Towards
like
the
a
end.
mocha.
Yeah, it is like a mocha. Ooh, that is good.
It's very good.
That is good.
Good call.
Yes, yes. So we're gonna try the food. So Allison's gonna bring out the plate, and we'll go from there.
This is the fish and chips.
Yep. All right, Allison, you brought all the food back, so let's try everything. So this is the fried onion rings, correct?
And fried asparagus, and then
Nice.
we have fried codfish with the beer batter, and then I made homemade frites.
All right, let's do it.
Chips.
Let's try this out.
Okay.
We'll do tartar sauce first.
I'm gonna get us a napkin, Bobby. Tartar sauce and malt vinegar.
Thank you.
Mmm.
Oh yeah,
Beer?
goes super well.
Yeah, this is a new thing for me. I'm enjoying this.
The coffee goes great with the fried fish.
So here's an onion ring. The Vidalia onion. So they're a little sweeter.
That goes super well.
Thank you.
Traditionally, always darker beer goes with fish and chips, right?
Mm-hmm. I've worked at and helped run and open a few Irish and English pubs.
So a
So I
lot
did a
more
lot-
of the darker
Like
beers.
stouts or the Guinness, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, stouts. I'm not much of a stout person, you know, but there is good stouts. Driving up here, I went to Slice, and I had one of their stouts.
That was in
12%.
Lincoln?
Yeah, it was in Lincoln. Yep. Driving through there was straight farmland.
Yeah.
All the goats.
At least you get out of the Bay Area.
Yeah,
All
that
the
is true.
crazy.
Yes, yes. Area's been crazy. So,
All right, so I think I've tried a little bit of everything. Did you try the asparagus?
no, I have not.
And then we can maybe hit another beer
We'll still have a little bit more of the porter. I'll have a little bit more.
I'm good.
That goes well. So a lot more darker beers with good fried food is always going to blend very well. So, especially with fish. I mean, fish does good with most beers, correct?
You tell me, you're the beer expert.
I do, because we did fish tacos the previous show. So, I mean.
And Jonathan, I'm assuming, did his homework.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
As you do your homework.
Yes. Well, it's fun to still be able to do homework and learn new things.
Oh yeah, of course.
My brother Todd will be so happy that I'm getting into beers because he's a bit of a beer snob.
Aren't we? Well, not all of us, but we are. You know, that's why I'm doing different.
That's my goal.
I mean, there's so many. How many breweries are out there? You're telling me about Pyramid.
Well, those I only know of because of my brother, but those are all East Bay and you know the Bay Area. It's fun to find out what's up here.
Yes, yes. It was nice. I mean, and these breweries. I mean, you could see where they're growing all their stuff and all the hops they're using and things like that.
And it's nice to see everybody out yesterday. Things are starting to hopefully come back a little bit.
I know it was in the city maybe a weekend ago because one of my friends came in from Washington and it was just nice to see people out. I mean, we still all have our masks and stuff,
Right.
but it was still nice to see people
Out of their houses and out on the streets.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so what are we doing next?
Oh, so my next thing is, you know, me and Allison, we know each other from a while back. Actually, I trained Allison for some time. So
Yeah, I joined a gym that he was a manager and a trainer at.
Yes,
and,
yes.
He started training me, and we had a lot of fun. And I was single then, and living in Palo Alto. And I was working for my very dear friend Gerhard Miekler at Creative International Pastries.
That's
and
correct.
I needed a sous chef to help me with the Gerhard's Cafe, and Jonathan recommended his brother. So I met his brother, and then I met his sister, and then I met his parents, and they all came to my wedding. So now he's still training me virtually. Today we worked out in the driveway.
Yes, we did.
His wife and I are friends, Joanna, and Miguel. I'm not stealing your seat, Miguel. Just visit. So anyways,
He'll be
really,
fine.
the last 8 years getting to know the Sandovals.
Yes, yes. And, you know, eating such good food always, when I'm here, you cook so well.
Thank you so much. It's nice
Yeah.
having you guys up here. We're loving having visitors now that things are kind of getting back to normal. So.
Yeah, no, you know, I'm just happy to say things finally get back together. It's just been out of control, and just with the pandemic stuff, we needed some change, and it's just good to see small businesses opening up again. Because I know you've been in the restaurant business for so many years.
Yeah, they
plus
took
your
a hit.
catering
They
and
took a
that.
hit. Yeah, I just
you know.
renewed my catering license last spring, and the world shut down.
Yeah, and you know, everyone out there, please support your small businesses. You know, they need the support right now out of everyone.
Bars, restaurants,
Yeah.
caterers,
You know, and
the
there's
service industry, yes.
even the small breweries and that, gotta support all of it. You know, they're the ones that need the most support right now with what's going on in California and everything. Are we ready for our next meal?
Beer or meal or both?
We're gonna do both.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what we'll do is
I'll clear this.
we're about to clear this up, and then we're gonna do our steak sandwiches, and we're gonna try the off ramp on our next thing.
I'll go get that ready to go.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Allison, thank you for bringing the sandwiches out. This is exciting.
Yeah.
Let's try this off ramp. So the off ramp is a single IPA. It does use the Simcoe hops, so traditional West Coast style IPA. So gonna go great with the steak. The steak, what kind of steak do you use? Traditional flank steak?
No. I use the eye of the round because I think that's the most flavorful. But you got to pound it and tenderize it a little with a marinade. And I actually use Texas toast to make the sandwich with. It's kind of the vessel holding it together. And what do I have here? Scallion, shiitake mushrooms,
keep going.
Pasilla peppers, red onions, provolone cheese, and cheddar. So it's just a little bite. It's a little bite, but I love me a steak sandwich.
Yes, you do like your steak sandwiches.
I do. So this is
So-
like more of an hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah, so I mean, when we pair the foods, darker, the more traditional West Coast IPA is going to go well with steak and even
A burger.
Yeah, even a burger. Oh, burger always.
Yeah.
I love me a good burger.
Pulled pork sandwich.
Yeah.
Tri-tip.
What do you think? Ribs? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Smoked food. Yeah. All right, let's do our smell test. So.
Okay. I'm smelling.
Oh, the Simcoe I smell. See,
Mhm.
Simcoe has that sweet
Yep.
smell, Allison.
Well, we tasted a lot of beers yesterday.
We did taste a lot of beers. The Simcoe, super nice because this is traditional single IPA. It's a strong too for 8%. It's good. All right, let's taste this bad boy.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's very traditional, very hoppy.
Yeah, this is all an acquiring a taste for me.
I know.
I'm learning,
Yes.
but it's fun.
So for the hazy heads out there, very hoppy beer, traditional West Coast. So if you drink your traditional IPAs, doubles, singles, they're gonna be traditional ale. Simcoe is what they're using, but really tasty. Very smooth. And then the IBUs are at 70, so it's a little bit more carbonated. That's probably why, because it's higher percentage, just due to the higher carbonation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's taste the food.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You might need a napkin.
I'm always hungry.
You are. Ate a big breakfast here.
Should I slam some of the sides in there, or?
Whatever you want to do.
All right, I'm doing it. That was good. That
Thank
was
you.
good.
Oh, the basilla pepper's a little hot. So actually, I love doing tastings, especially, in the restaurant business, catering business, hotels, weddings, little samples for everybody to taste. So this tastes like my regular steak sandwich, only it looks prettier and it's smaller, but it's got all the flavors.
So when I used to train her, I used to ask her, "Oh, how's your diet like?" And the funny thing was, she was like, "I'm a grazer," and I was like, "What's a grazer?" So she would explain that she would taste different foods as she would go on. And
Well,
I
a
was
lot
like,
of chefs do that because we don't have time to sit down and eat a big million-calorie dinner. But we have to, as part of our job, which is not terrible, taste food all day long. So I was never really, ever really hungry. And I was able to keep my weight, as long as I was working out, all good. Now with COVID and everything else, it's a whole different story. But I highly recommend, smaller meals a day. I'm not a doctor, but that's just my thoughts on it.
Fair enough.
And you're my trainer.
No, and
You keep me in check.
you do have some point to there, because even with the grazing, you were able to control and that, and then even fine dining, right? That's why they do smaller portions, more for taste and.
People like you need the fuel. Gotta
Yes. Oh, I'm a horse. I eat a lot. Like, you can ask my wife. I go through food like a madman, but this goes super well with the beer.
eat. Good. Well, I'm glad we picked the steak sandwich then.
So good. Don't forget, I was vegetarian for a month, so eating steak is like. I did like the vegetarian. It wasn't all bad, but
Not my thing. I'm from the Midwest. I need me some red meat.
that's right. Allison's not a California girl. She is from Detroit.
Yes, I am. Here's my Detroit glass. I think
Well,
I
cheers
got
to that, right?
Lisa Baker. I think.
When did you move out to California?
I moved out in 1991. I drove out. My mother helped drive me out, and we had a blast. We had my Prelude, my little red Prelude. We had a CB. I met every trucker between Pennsylvania and Southern California. We took 2 weeks, and I never left. I've been here since 1991.
Wow.
Yep. I still have a lot of family and friends in Michigan, so I miss them with all the COVID, but it's all working out well.
You ever think about heading back or no?
Sometimes as I get older, you know, I miss them a lot more, but I'm very happy up here in Pollock with Bobby and our beautiful home, so.
No, Pollock's beautiful. I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, you got the river a few miles away.
My dog and my cat.
Yeah. Your 2 children.
Yes, my 2 children.
Yes.
And my cat's name is Detroit, by the way.
Yes, it is. Detroit. I see Detroit when we do our workouts.
In the gym.
Supporting. So we're gonna start with the fog knocker. Is gonna be last. Allison's gonna bring out the nice, tasty, homegrown blueberry and apples from the area. Correct?
Yeah, from Apple Hill.
Yep,
Crisp,
Apple
an
Hill.
apple crisp.
Yep. So everything's gonna be freshly cooked, and
I made homemade ice cream, vanilla ice cream.
Oh.
I really did.
For my sweet tooths, so you know I always pair a dessert with the beer. We got to maintain it, and Allison's about to set us up.
Yep.
She keeps eating over there. It's so
I'm
good, huh?
I'm gonna go get the crisp.
All right.
Okay.
Nice. We got the desserts.
Yes, we
ready
do.
to rock. Allison go deeper into the desserts. Tell us how you made the vanilla ice cream and everything. And
Well, I have an ice cream maker, so I made vanilla ice cream with vanilla and egg and cream.
okay.
And then I have these demi-tasse cups, and I just made us little mini traditional apple blueberry crisps. And there's a little
Nice.
chocolate and a little caramel sauce. And I thought that this would go, especially because the fruits from Apple Hill would go good with this next beer that you picked out.
Yes.
So tell me and everybody
Which
about
is
the beer again.
This beer is the Fog Knocker that is from Outbreak Brewing Company. They just celebrated their 4-year anniversary.
In
so
Placerville.
In Placerville, downtown, Hangtown.
Hangtown.
So basically, they've been around for 4 years. They just celebrated their 4th year anniversary. This is a West Coast double IPA, a little hazy into it. 8.2% alcohol, and the IBUs is at 20. So it's a little bit more in the thicker feel. It's going to go well because it has a little bit of passion fruit, some fruitness to go with this. And we do have a surprise beer. I will pull something out in a little bit when we're midway eating, and we'll go from there. Let's pop open this beer, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Pop
do
open.
it.
What's a fogger? What did you say?
So it's called the Fog Knocker.
A fog knocker.
Yeah.
I like that word.
I don't know where the fog comes from in this
Or
area.
the knocker.
Fog from the Bay Area, I get. You know, especially San Francisco and Pacifico, where I'm from. But fog in this area.
We get fog. We
Like
get
is it Thule?
We get it in the winter, yeah.
All right.
Snow and
All
fog.
right. Smell test.
Smell test.
Yeah, you smell the fruity, hazy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can I have a little drink now?
Cheers. Let's taste. See that sweetness?
Yep, that's gonna go good with the
Oh,
dessert.
excellent. All hazies always go. Hazies go good with the fish tacos, but always with like a good pastry that it's gonna go well. So if you're ever having cake, sweetness always goes well.
Okay,
All right, let's try it.
let's try. Yes.
The funny thing is, I'm not much of a sweet tooth, and I do
Me
all
either.
this sweet tasting.
Well, I'm not even much of a baker. This is a stretch for me. Gerhard's the baker.
Yes.
Okay, hold on to that handle or you might go for a ride.
Mm.
Well, you can for sure taste the apple and the blueberry there.
Oh yeah.
I made
Oh, it
I
goes
made a
so
big
well
one.
with the beer.
I made a big one for Joanna and Bobby.
We know Bobby's a sweet tooth. Yes, he is.
He is.
He loves his cookies and all that good stuff.
His cookies and his candy and his cakes. I'd rather have a second baked potato than dessert most of the time.
No, that's my style too. Ooh, the apple goes super well with this.
Mm-hmm.
And then ice cream's made from scratch.
Yep, I made
Can't
it.
beat that. Cannot beat that. Oh yeah. A little aggressive with this cup.
I know, I said hold the handle. Chocolate and caramel. So if I'm gonna eat desserts, this is how I do it. Little small bites, just like my grazing.
Just a little bit in there, right? Let me try it. I need to try it. Grab a little bit in there. Oh, dropping everything. I'm dropping the ice cream.
No.
I'm throwing it in there.
Right.
All right, finish yours up.
You
Let's
have to
pull out this-
remind me about the surprise beer.
Yeah, which is, it's actually right kind of on the top of Apple Hill. It's called Jack Russell Brewing Company. This beer is a unique one. It's not something that we traditionally not do, but basically this beer is a mixture, pulling her out right here. It's an apple ale, so it's a 5.8 alcohol percentage, but the beauty of it, the reason why it's an apple ale, it has cider ale, and it's a British ale mix. They grab the juice from the apples over their 100% apple juice.
Right.
So, grown in El Dorado County, very, very tasty.
This
but
is
has
a nice
sweet
place.
taste.
Cute place in Camino.
Yeah, I mean they have a great outdoor dining. I mean it look
Food, gifts.
Yep, they have multiple beers, but we went with this one because it's actually a good flavorful beer.
Because it was a beer, it was a cider, it had apples for kind of, the Apple Hill area. So, killed 10 birds with one stone on that guy.
Yes, we did. So we're gonna finish up with this last beer. So we'll pop this one open. Come on, finish your cup. Come on. Come on, finish it up.
This is my physical trainer.
Yes. Pushing her to drink, which is unhealthy, but it's okay. But
That's
it's
unheard
good. Very unheard of. But let's pop this. We got this one open. So let's try this. We'll do a little bit of this. Oh, you can see the apple look
Yep.
to it. Yeah, the apple juice. For adults. Not for young kids.
Well, you know how much grape juice I drink.
A lot of grape juice. I know you like your grape juice. A lot of people like their grape juice. All right. Let's do
Ready?
a smell test.
I
Ready?
feel like I need to go work out.
No, you don't.
Okay. Smell test.
I smell the apple.
Mm-hmm. Well, we also tried a blueberry yesterday, and we decided to go with the apple.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. No, I taste the
That's
cider.
nice.
Yeah, I taste the
Yummy.
cider.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try it with dessert. Mmm. Oh, it goes super well. It does.
And I have a lot of cinnamon in this crisp, and I could taste it with
Oh, that goes
beer.
well with apple. Oh, that goes super well. That goes well.
Mm-hmm.
That is tasty.
Well, nice choices for not being from the area. You did
No,
good.
no,
You know what you're doing.
You know, we ventured around. We went all over the place, and we figured out a lot of stuff. And
We've already been invited back to a few places.
yes, we have.
More
We
to
will
come.
do.
More to
We
come.
will do another episode. Hopefully, Miguel will join us this time. We'll see. If not,
Am I
Allison will
being
make-
fired?
Never. No firing here.
Okay.
No firing here. But
Well, we could do it with Miguel, and I'll cook and just photobomb it.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
All right.
Or video bomb,
Okay, video bomb. Yeah.
like Chef John does.
Yes.
These video bombs. But we're gonna end it there. We're in El Dorado County. El Dorado County has beautiful places. Driving up the Highway 50. If you guys aren't from California, it starts from the Bay Area, it goes to 80, and then it turns into 50. Once it's a split through Sacramento.
And up to the Sierras. The Sierras actually go from up Northern California all the way to Southern California. That's, the ski resorts,
Yeah, it
Lake
does.
Tahoe, and anyway, the big mountain ridge.
Don't forget, Elite Occasions Catering Company sponsoring our show.
And I'm back catering again. We killed this COVID thing.
Yes. In your last catering event, you did a salmon, correct?
Well, that's the community center. I've been trying to help them out with some fundraisers. So every other Friday we cook a meal and people pick it up curbside. So that's kept me sane the last year.
Need
That's
some
even
sanity,
possible.
right?
That's impossible, yeah.
But guys, please smash that like button. Please on the comments if there's some beers you want us to try. If you're in the El Dorado County, let us know if we're missing something that we can bring back. But my California people, head up north. There's a lot of good breweries. Once again, hit that smash that like button, and we'll go from there. Allison, thank you for being a part of the show today.
Well, it was fun. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you and your wife for coming up and
Yes.
spending a few lovely days with Bobby and I.
Once again, Elite Occasions Catering Company. She is the mastermind behind these beautiful projects. I mean, these are masterpieces.
All right.
Guys, have a wonderful night. Actually, ladies and gents, have a lovely night, and I'll see you on the next episode.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, I don't have anything, but cheers.